Hello, my friends, and welcome to Friday, August 17th, 2018. I am the Drunk Pokeroo, and it is indeed beer time. It is momentous occasion beer time. 1,000 days of beer with Poke. 1,000 days. Consecutive. Having at least one beer and reviewing it on Instagram. We've expanded now. 1,000 days ago, on November 21st, 2015, I did not have a beer. Every day since then, I've had at least one beer and reviewed it on Instagram. Was my intention to do that? Hell no. Hell to the no. Back then, it was tiny. Everything we did. We didn't have a blog or anything like that. We didn't have anything. Craft beer was in its infancy. Sort of. To me. I mean, still. It's only been not even 3 years. But, everything changed at that time. And I didn't even know it was happening. So, from that time, we've come a long way. We've done a lot of things together. We've had a lot of fun, and I thank you for your love and support, especially today. And I get it. Listen, I'm not trying to say casual alcoholism is okay. 90% of the time, Ollie, 80% of the time, I'm only having one beer. You know, and then like another 10%, it's like 2 beers. And the rest of the time, sure, I might have a few. But I drink so far less than I used to, and I continue to try and be all about moderation and enjoying it. I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping because tomorrow's day 1001. I'm going to have a day where I don't have a beer, or maybe a week. God, so I can write about it. But let's get into it. So, one of the beers that turned my life around, that changed the way I saw beer. My friends at Great Lake Brewery comes Pompous Ass English Ale, 4.2% ABV. This is one of those beers that showed me hops without scaring me away. Because, I started drinking brown ales and that. I was like, oh, okay, I get this. And this one, I went, oh, what's going on here? Then I got to start, I got into Canuck, and everything changed. So, to celebrate, I'm doing 2 beers tonight. Come back later, there'll be another video. From one of Ontario's oldest craft breweries, some of the finest people I've met in my journey, some people who've become friends, who I have had some wonderful times with, and I want to thank the folks at Great Lakes a lot. Troy, Peter, everybody else, like Alex, you guys are fantastic, and not just to me, to everybody, and that's the hallmark of why your business is so good. Well, on the beer. Mr. Lackey, you're a genius. But, so you get a little bit of caramel, some tea notes, a little bit of orange. It's beer time. To 1,000 days of craft beer. To 1,000 more, nay, 10,000 more. We go. Cheers, my friends. Journey's just begun. You say Poke has a mighty big gulp. It was. I drink this fairly regularly. It's one of those beers. It's kind of just in my fridge, maybe once a week or so. There's a can of Pompous Ass. It's a great beer for me just to drink because I enjoy it. It's got some of that little tea notes, caramel, toffee, toasty biscuit malts, and then there's a little bit of a hot presence on the back. Not a ton. I consider this the gateway beer for me. And then, we've gone nuts. I love it. I friggin' love Sir Double Fugglebottom a lot. I feel like him sometimes, but deep down in my hearts, I know I'm not. I am no Pompous Ass. An ass, yes. Pompous, no. And so, my friends, 1,000 days is now, we'll be in the books in a few minutes when I go and write on Instagram and tell you about this beer. I shouldn't have to. You should have this in your fridge. You should know it. You should love it. You should drink it. I don't advocate doing this. It's not something I set out to do. It just kind of happened, like most of my life. Oh, we're doing this now. Oh, this is what we're doing now. But I want to thank you for being here. I hope you stick around because I got nothing else to do. And what the hell? There's tons of new beer coming out, so let's get at it, my friends. Get at it, get to it, and if you can't get to it, you better get at it. Cheers to 1,000 days. Good thing I bought more of these for the picture. Yeah, for the picture.